Archangel Michael says, "A whisper has traveled from the realm of the departed, piercing through the silence of your world, arriving right at your heart's door. A soul, dearly connected to you, is crying from the heavens, warning, pleading, guiding you before something irreversible happens." This is not just a message, it is a divine push to change your direction and move swiftly before the hidden plan takes full form. For days now, something strange has stirred within you, a nudge you couldn't explain, an urge to go, but you didn't know where. That isn't confusion, it's a signal. And now, the voice from above is growing louder, insisting that you listen before the trap is triggered. The person speaking from beyond knows what is unfolding behind your back. They see what the living cannot, an orchestrated plan by someone close to you, one who has wrapped their betrayal in smiles. They are pushing you into staying still, while danger creeps forward masked as comfort. You were supposed to leave already, but someone delayed you. Someone you trust, unknowingly or deliberately, has held your feet back with sweet words. But time is cracking open now, and if you don't move, they will catch you in a web spun in your absence. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There is a name this person from heaven keeps repeating, whispering it into the wind, echoing in your dreams. It's someone around you who keeps looking into your eyes but holds a silent dagger behind their back. They have made a decision involving you without your knowledge. Archangel Michael says, "The departed soul sees where this path leads, and they cannot remain silent. They've seen the outcome, and it brings pain, grief, and silence if you don't alter your steps. They are asking you to pack, to move, to shift, not out of fear, but out of divine preservation." This warning was meant to come days ago, but someone around you blocked it spiritually. A woman who performs small rituals has tried to keep the energy stuck in your house. She doesn't want you to rise, because your departure ends her hidden benefits. There's a room you spend time in, it has an object that belonged to someone you miss deeply. That very object is how they've tried to reach you. You felt chills around it, haven't you? That wasn't your imagination, it was their presence. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They are fighting even now, just to get you to open this message in time. Your window, your mirror, your dreams, they've used everything they could to shake you awake. But tonight, the clock strikes closer to the moment where no more delay is allowed. The one from heaven who watches over you used to guide you when they were alive. You remember their laugh, their eyes, their protective presence. Now, they are stronger, wiser, and they've been allowed to intervene once, just once. Your name has been placed on a false document. Someone is trying to register something behind your back. This property, or land, or place, belongs to your NAM. Spiritually. But a man is using distraction to take it under his name while keeping you emotionally occupied. Archangel Michael says, "Watch the phone call that comes at a strange hour, it will appear innocent. But it's the cover. They don't want you to move. They don't want you to know. But you must." Type Amen to get blessing 111. Someone is trying to lead you into a binding agreement. This contract, this plan, will tie your hands in a way that delays your future for years. That's why the person from heaven is urging movement, not just physically but legally and spiritually. You've been feeling fatigue lately, like you're being drained. They're using words, thoughts, and unseen pressure to keep your spirit tired, this is spiritual warfare cloaked in earthly disguise. The person from heaven, he or she, is revealing a spot, a location, a direction. You may see a street name again and again, or a place come up randomly. That's not random, it's your route out. Follow the signs. There is a woman around you pretending to assist, but she's forwarding your information to a man. She speaks kindly but has dark-colored energy swirling behind her. She's not your friend, and the soul from heaven sees this more clearly than any living being. Type Amen to get blessing 727. There's a reason you're being asked to act before the weekend. By then, a meeting will happen, and once it does, the decision cannot be reversed. The people involved want you out of the way, not physically gone, but discredited, distracted, delayed. You have sacred ancestral favor on your life. And this is why they attack you so hard. The person in heaven says, your light terrifies them, because once you move, their control ends. They've seen the spiritual lines, they know where you're safe and where you're surrounded. Someone has even placed your photo somewhere it doesn't belong. This was done as a symbolic hold over your progress. Archangel Michael says, this soul has requested divine permission to break the veil and intervene. That's why tonight, you may feel a sudden chill or warmth, like a hand gently touching your back. That's them, guiding you to take the action that will break the chain. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You are not being paranoid. The reason you keep second-guessing yourself is because someone is deliberately creating confusion, but the one who passed on loved you too much to let you fall into their trap. They died with unspoken truth, something they never got to tell you. And now that truth is pushing through the realms, pressing into your spirit, they are warning you because no one else can. There will be a dream tonight, clearer than before. In that dream, they will show you a face or location you must recognize. It may seem strange, but trust it. The moment you wake, write it down. A child's drawing, a song playing repeatedly, a specific smell in a certain room, these are signs. Heaven is layering the messages around you to break through your hesitation. It's time to walk out of the delay that's been carefully designed to trap you. Type Amen to get blessing 606. Someone close to you is panicking that you've started sensing the truth. They are rushing now, speeding their plan. This is why this heavenly alert is arriving faster and stronger. The house or apartment you're in is energetically loaded. That's why you feel tired when inside, and light when away. The person from heaven is saying, clean, release, move, before the date marked on the mirror becomes real. Look out for a paper with the number 2, 7, or 11, those digits are coded in this warning. They represent dates, addresses, times. The person from heaven is trying to show you the moment they see forming. Someone took something from your room, a small object. They are using it to mirror you, to block your clarity. Find what's missing and reclaim your power. Type Amen to get blessing 818. You are stronger than they think. But they underestimated the spiritual lineage behind you, and now they are terrified that you will finally listen to the voice from heaven guiding you out. There is a suitcase or bag you were supposed to carry already. You delayed packing it, but now it's time. There is something important about that movement, it will shift timelines. You may hear whispers, or feel the air shift, even as you sit quietly. That's them, your protector from the spirit world. they are pressing against the veil so you don't fall into the trap of stillness. They are asking you to light a white candle, not for mourning, but for movement. Do this, and listen closely after. Their voice may not be loud, but it will echo in your spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 555. A man in a vehicle has visited your area more than once. You might have ignored it, but your spirit noticed. He is connected to the woman who pretends to care about your decisions. Archangel Michael says, a mighty force of protection surrounds your next step. Heaven isn't asking you to move alone, it's moving with you. But you must decide to listen, to act, to move before the door closes. The person from heaven loved you in silence more than you ever knew. Even in their passing, they are your loudest voice. Their mission now is to preserve your destiny. Someone in a meeting room has already written your name down as absent. They expect you to stay still. Shock them, move. Flip the narrative before the ink dries. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. You are not late. You are exactly on time if you take this step now. The soul from heaven is running out of allowed moments to speak. They chose this one. Act before the weekend, don't delay the change you were meant to start. This move is not just for safety, it is for divine restoration. Something incredible will be unlocked the moment you leave. Archangel Michael says, what was stolen will be returned, but only if you reposition yourself. You are a key in the wrong lock, no wonder nothing has turned. Move, and everything that resisted will flow. The countdown has already started. You feel it. Now act on it. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They don't want you to know that the house you're currently in has been marked spiritually. Not by your doing, but by someone who once entered with bad intentions, leaving behind residue. The person from heaven says they tried to cleanse it themselves after passing, but your action is needed now. You may have noticed flickering lights, forgotten items being moved, strange shadows at odd hours. This is not your imagination, it's the resistance from forces trying to stop your movement. The warning was not just about shifting location, but reclaiming spiritual territory they tried to occupy. The one from heaven stood beside you the night you almost broke down. They tried to whisper, but your grief was heavy and you couldn't hear. Now, they're shouting through this message because the hour is critical. They say there is a man pretending to support your vision, while secretly trying to own it. He doesn't want you to travel or expand, because if you do, his grip on your path is broken. He works with someone connected to your bloodline, a betrayal born from envy. Type Amen to get blessing 343. Your tears have not gone unnoticed. Even when you cried silently, that soul from heaven was beside you. Their hand brushed your shoulder in comfort, though your heart could not yet sense it. You are not alone in this decision. Heaven is backing your movement with spiritual force and ancestral permission. What seems hard now will become your breakthrough route if you obey this nudge. Do not let manipulation cloud your clarity. Someone is pretending to be confused so that you hesitate, but hesitation now leads to loss. Momentum is your armor. The letter, the message, or the email you've ignored, go back to it. It contains a date or number they are pointing to. This is your mark, your proof that the person from heaven is truly speaking through this. Type Amen to get blessing 911. There is a woman pretending to grieve for you but secretly celebrates your stagnation. She told others you wouldn't move because you're too soft-hearted. She underestimated your spirit, and now the one in heaven is ready to help you silence her plans. Your success was seen from the moment you were born, but many tried to delay it by stealing pieces of your progress through emotional tricks. The person from heaven says, "Enough. The time for delay is over." There is a man connected to your father's side, either by name or story. He is watching you now from a distance, planning to offer something that feels helpful but is meant to trap. The departed soul says you must decline with grace but move away immediately. They showed you symbols in your dream last night. You saw a bird, a car, or a key. Each one has meaning. The bird is your freedom. The car is your journey. The key is your door to walk through. Type Amen to get blessing 212. Watch your surroundings in the coming days. They will change rapidly. People will suddenly become restless when they realize you're aware. That's how you'll know who was watching your delay with delight. This person from heaven always carried wisdom in life. You admired them. Now, they've returned not just as memory, but as divine instruction. A particular piece of jewelry or clothing item connected to them is trying to activate your senses. When you wear it or touch it, you feel a sudden weight or warmth. That's their energy pulling your awareness toward the next step. You will feel a gust of wind in a still room or a sound with no source. That moment is sacred. They are standing near, pleading that you don't ignore this warning. They were silenced once in life. They won't allow that silence again. Type Amen to get blessing 474. There is something about the west direction, either your home window, your door, or your future location. The person from heaven says the west holds your shift, your answer, your release. You have been facing the wrong direction spiritually. There's also a piece of paper folded and tucked away. You didn't throw it out because something told you not to. Find it. It holds the final clue, a code, a sign from them that you must not overlook. You are not being cursed, you are being preserved, but preservation requires obedience. And obedience means moving even when it's scary. Archangel Michael says the forces around you cannot touch what heaven has marked, but they can delay it if you allow their distractions. Your action is your sword, your step is your shield. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Your strength comes not just from your effort, but from those watching over you in silence. The soul from heaven has wept while watching you trust the wrong people. Now they've stepped forward, demanding that you see the mask behind the kind eyes. Someone is trying to attach your name to a commitment that doesn't belong to you. Be mindful of what you sign, what you agree to, what you accept. There's a fine print being hidden, and it's meant to chain you. There's a place you almost went to, then changed your mind at the last minute. You were supposed to go there. It holds the message or opportunity they've aligned for you. Go back, take the trip. The delay ends there. The enemy's greatest tactic right now is to make you feel isolated, to make you think no one sees the pressure you carry. But heaven does. And the soul who loved you most is here to prove it. Type Amen to get blessing 1122. You have something valuable you've never used, an idea, a talent, a plan. They're trying to distract you from using it by tying you up in drama and confusion, but the moment you leave their environment, your gifts will flow freely. This is not just relocation of space, but of destiny. Where you move to, the people you meet there, the contract that awaits, it's all been prepared. The angels are shifting the wind so that your arrival will align with divine favor. The place you're going carries memory, blessing, and restoration. It may look unfamiliar at first, but your spirit will recognize it. You'll feel it when you arrive. Your peace will rise like never before. The people who tried to sabotage your blessing counted on your delay. They don't know you've been alerted by the one they never saw coming, a soul from heaven. This soul has been granted power to intervene in your timeline, only for this crucial moment. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. That soul once protected you in ways you still don't know. They spoke about you when you weren't in the room, defended you when others misunderstood. Now, they've returned with urgency, asking you not to waste the chance to escape the trap. They show you a candle flicker when there is no breeze. They make a light blink when your thoughts start to wander. They drop feathers, coins, and moments into your path as clues. Someone has marked your door in the spiritual realm, thinking it would block your path, but they don't realize that heaven just reversed the direction of the fire. You're being pulled out before the flames can touch your destiny. This is more than protection, it's repositioning. What's coming to you isn't just safety, it's legacy. But legacy can only find you when you step where your name is written. Type Amen to get blessing 121. The woman who smiles at your updates is not smiling from love. She sends someone to ask about your plans, pretending it's out of care. But she's the one who's been feeding your rival with information behind your back. You are being watched not just for jealousy, but for sabotage. They fear your next step will expose their lies. And that's exactly why the soul from heaven is shouting, "Move." Your name is being whispered in conversations you're not present in, but don't fight it, let them talk. Your movement will make all their words useless. There's a hidden blessing in the delay you've experienced. What you thought was rejection was actually divine protection. The soul from heaven was blocking what was never meant to hold your future. Type Amen to get blessing 848. You will receive a call or message that sounds like an innocent question. But hidden beneath it is a spiritual snare. Don't reveal your next move, stay quiet. Move first. Speak later. Someone you've trusted with your emotions has sold those emotions as weakness. They used your pain to form a story that suited their agenda. That story is breaking now. And the truth is coming through. The person in heaven says you'll notice a photo, a diary, or an old item randomly fall or shift. The angels are shifting the wind so that your arrival will align with divine favor. The place you're going carries memory, blessing, and restoration. It may look unfamiliar at first, but your spirit will recognize it. You'll feel it when you arrive. Your peace will rise like never before. The people who tried to sabotage your blessing counted on your delay. They don't know you've been alerted by the one they never saw coming, a soul from heaven. This soul has been granted power to intervene in your timeline, only for this crucial moment. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. That soul once protected you in ways you still don't know. They spoke about you when you weren't in the room, defended you when others misunderstood. Now, they've returned with urgency, asking you not to waste the chance to escape the trap. They show you a candle flicker when there is no breeze. They make a light blink when your thoughts start to wander. They drop feathers, coins, and moments into your path as clues. Someone has marked your door in the spiritual realm, thinking it would block your path. But they don't realize that heaven just reversed the direction of the fire. You're being pulled out before the flames can touch your destiny. This is more than protection, it's repositioning. What's coming to you isn't just safety, it's legacy, but legacy can only find you when you step where your name is written. Type Amen to get blessing 121. The woman who smiles at your updates is not smiling from love, she sends someone to ask about your plans, pretending it's out of care. But she's the one who's been feeding your rival with information behind your back. You are being watched not just for jealousy, but for sabotage. They fear your next step will expose their lies. And that's exactly why the soul from heaven is shouting, "Move." Your name is being whispered in conversations you're not present in. But don't fight it, let them talk, your movement will make all their words useless. There's a hidden blessing in the delay you've experienced. What you thought was rejection was actually divine protection. The soul from heaven was blocking what was never meant to hold your future. Type Amen to get blessing 848. You will receive a call or message that sounds like an innocent question, but hidden beneath it is a spiritual snare. Don't reveal your next move. Stay quiet, move first. Speak later. Someone you've trusted with your emotions has sold those emotions as weakness. They used your pain to form a story that suited their agenda. That story is breaking now. And the truth is coming through. The person in heaven says you'll notice a photo, a diary, or an old item randomly fall or shift. When that happens, pause. They are aligning your physical space with your spiritual direction. The night before you move, you will feel an overwhelming peace, even if fear tries to speak. That's how you'll know heaven has already gone ahead of you. Your arrival is being prepared. Type Amen to get blessing 313. Archangel Michael says, the enemy's plans collapse when you obey the divine timing. Their calculations become confusion, their control turns into chaos. Because your movement is holy. There's a man trying to get close through business or advice. His intentions are not pure, he's being pushed toward you as a trap. The soul from heaven warns, delay that meeting. Change the time, decline the deal. A door you knocked on in the past and it never opened, watch it swing wide soon. That delay was orchestrated by heaven because your spirit wasn't ready, now it is. And the one who passed on is helping open it from the other side. The more you try to stay where you are, the heavier your spirit will feel. That's not depression, it's spiritual discomfort. Your soul knows you're overdue to step out. Type Amen to get blessing 575. You are not cursed, you are chosen. And the resistance you're facing is proof of that selection. Heaven doesn't warn the forgotten, only the destined. They're showing you one more exit. Not just physical, but mental and emotional. An exit from pain, guilt, manipulation, and limitation. The soul from heaven is guiding you to forgive, but not forget. To release, but not return. To move, not out of fear, but out of alignment. The person who once tried to silence your voice is losing grip. You are starting to hear yourself again. You are remembering who you were before they twisted the story. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. You may experience a strange but powerful dream in the next 2 nights. The soul from heaven will appear, maybe in disguise, but their message will be clear. They'll show you the exact thing you must walk away from. There is a blessing waiting behind your obedience. Not only protection, but release, abundance, and restoration. The years that were stolen will be returned. Watch the weather shift strangely when you prepare to move. It will feel like something is parting the air. That's because the heavens are watching your timeline bend back into favor. A name you keep hearing, even when alone, it's either your threat or your help. Ask your spirit to discern. You'll feel warmth for help, and heaviness for danger. Type Amen to get blessing 303. You are not reading this by chance. You were led here by a force that never stopped loving you. Their breath is in your ear now, saying, finally, you're listening. Pack with confidence, not fear. Step in silence, not anxiety. Move with the knowing that heaven has gone before you. They are clearing the road, removing every setup, every trick, every shadow. The man who tried to bind you will be confused. The woman who delayed you will panic when you will be confused.